Kitchen Notes from Nancy. If you're new here, I'd like to welcome you to our neighborhood, and I hope you decide to subscribe before you leave today. And if you're already a member of our neighborhood, I'd like to greet you with the customary, hey neighbor. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you a simply delectable 7-ingredient no-bake cheesecake. This dessert is great for any day, but especially those hot summer days that we have coming up. So, if you're interested in learning how to make this cheesecake, stay tuned. But before we hop into it, don't forget, if you like what you see today, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, without further ado, let's hop right into the recipe. The ingredients for today's no-bake cheesecake are super simple. You're going to need 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. These have been out of the refrigerator for a few hours because you want it room temperature. You're going to need some sour cream, some sweetened condensed milk, whipping cream, and this is heavy whipping cream. You want to make sure you get this one, not this type, but you want to make sure you have heavy whipping cream because you need to make sure it has enough fat in it since we're not going to bake it. Some pure vanilla extract, and I'm just using 2 pre-made pie crusts. You can make your crust if you want to. I don't really go through that type of trouble because they make these in the store. And you're going to need a little bit of sugar. The sweetened condensed milk is going to do a lot of the work for us, but we have some sugar on deck to use just a little bit of that. So let me get out 2 bowls and we're going to hop right into the recipe. All right, so I'm going to start by putting 1 cup of whipping cream into my bowl. And for this recipe, the exact measurements of everything will be below in the description bar. So make sure you check that out. I will have the exact measurements of everything. So now I'm going to take my little whipping beater on my hand mixer, and I'm just going to mix this until it gets fluffy. So we're just gonna mix on medium-low heat. Okay, so you're going to beat it until you get nice soft peaks like this. And if you look at the texture, it is now whipped cream. And we're going to sit this to the side. So now in this bowl, I am going to open my packages of cream cheese and dump them in. So now that you have both packages of cream cheese in with clean beaters, don't use that same beater you used for the whipped cream. You want to start working your cream cheese. Okay, so now I'm going to add in my 8 ounces of sour cream. The sour cream gives this tartness that I like to the cheesecake, and then the whipping cream helps to make it super velvety. So that's why I use both of them. And now we're going to mix this. Your cream cheese should be easy to work with if you have it at room temperature. So that's why it's super important that you have let that sit out to room temperature. Next, we're going to add in our 1 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Y'all, this stuff is just like liquid gold. I love this stuff. Make sure we get all of that out of there. All right. And then we're gonna go in with a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now, the only thing we have to do now is blend these in. Now I'm going to add in a 1/2 cup of sugar. If you like a sweeter cheesecake, you can add more. If you like your cheesecake less sweet, you can add less. I like a 1/2 cup in addition to the 8 ounces of sweetened condensed milk because the whipping cream needs something to help sweeten it. So now we're going to blend in our sugar. And that's it for the mixer. The last part, we'll use a spatula. So I am going to spoon in the whipped cream. And y'all, this whipped cream gives a really light and airy feel to this cheesecake. It's one of the easiest desserts you'll ever make. Sometimes I do like to add a little lemon extract or lemon juice. I don't think, well, I'm not going to add it today. But you just fold that whipped cream over in there. You don't want to be too rough with it, so take your time. Scrape down your sides. And the cool thing about a no-bake cheesecake is you can actually taste it right now to know what your mixture is going to taste like. So as soon as I get all of this folded in, I will give it a little taste. See how fluffy that became? It's because of the of the whipping cream. Now, let's give it a taste. I promise you, if you make this cheesecake, you will not be disappointed. The sweetness is right on point. Like I said, if you taste it and want to add a little bit more sugar, you can. But we will actually be having a strawberry glaze on top of this. So the sweetness is definitely spot on. So now the only thing to do is to get this in our pie shells. It's so smooth and creamy. It's almost like a mousse because of that whipping cream. But when it sets up, it's going to set up nice and firm. And it's pretty much the exact amount for the 2 pie shells. So, you know, if you want to make 4, you can easily double this recipe. Again, make sure you check the description box below for the exact recipe. I give mine just a little shake to try to smooth them out. Take the back of a smaller spoon. All right, and now these are going to go in the refrigerator. Overnight is best, but I'm going to leave these in. You need to make sure you leave it in for at least 4 hours. Overnight is best, but if you leave it in for at least 4, you'll be good to go. And we'll be back right after these come out of the refrigerator. And y'all, this is actually the next day, but here is the final product. This was absolutely delicious. If you find that your pie is still a little too soft, you can easily just pop it in the freezer and that'll take care of it. As always, thank y'all so much for your support and subscribing and watching. And until next time, bye neighbors!